Okay, we're over here with Jackson after Friday practice. Jackson, how good does it feel right now to come back to the practice field, especially after a win against Arizona?
It feels good. You know, I'm having some withdrawals. It's been weird not touching my helmet for a few days, and back out here and got all taped up and came out here and did some light work and get back on my feet, so it feels good.
I know some players said in the last week it was kind of weird to wake up after the sun rises. Do you feel the same?
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, it's just we have lift at 6 a.m. with the rookies, so I've been getting up at 5:20, and it's just like, wow, you know, wake up at 9. I feel like I've slept until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's been a good feeling.
So I know one of the game stories was going into this game, into the U of A game, that is you playing against your brother Tevin. How weird was it to go ahead and I know you weren't playing at the same time, but how weird was it to go ahead and play with him on the other sideline?
It was really strange, and you know, he was tearing it up, so it was kind of just like, wow, you know, that's my, you know, you want him to play good, but you don't want him to play that good, you know. He was tearing it up. I was really proud of him, you know, but I'm glad he didn't play that good. You know, we still got the cup over here.
Now, I noticed that most of your parents that day were actually wearing U of A stuff or half and half stuff. Is that what happened in the end?
Yeah, it seems like a lot more people were wearing U of A stuff, but I only need my few supporters, and the rest is just, you know, Sun Devil Nation, so we still got the win.
But talk about that game. I mean, you hear about all the hype, you know, and how intense it is and everything. Now you look back at it, did it live up to all the hype, to all the accolades?
It was very emotional. You know, it was a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows, and that's just, I mean, you just saw the momentum shifts. I've never been in a part of a game where there's so many momentum shifts. You know, games I've been in, it's usually like, oh, 1 or 2, and then the team runs away with it, but that went down all the way to the wire, and then, you know, we got the last momentum swing, and that's how we got the W.
I don't know if you know of the stat, but the defense gave up 48 points in the fourth quarter for the entire season. That actually averages to 4 points a game in the fourth quarter. What do you think is different about this defense, especially in the fourth quarter throughout the whole season?
That's all training. You know, that's all Coach Grizz. We always hold the fours up, and when we train, we run and condition. It's always about the fourth quarter, and that's just the attitude that our program has, and I think it shows with that stat, obviously.
You know, looking back at your for the freshman season, I mean, you said all along in the off season, man, I'm going to make an impact. I'm going to make my name known. I mean, how good does it feel to go ahead and really actually live up to all the high expectations that you put on yourself?
It feels really good, you know, and I believed in myself, and I worked every day like a champion, and this hard work pays off. So now, you know, this off season I'm going to go in and work to be Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Give me one skill that you look back in August that could say you improved a lot right now.
I'd say a lot of my pass rush. Definitely, I think pass rush, and I think poise. You know, I think my poise has improved a lot. Just not getting too high and not getting too low.
And is there one skill that maybe you put on the top of the list that you really improve on in 2013? I'm
gonna turn into a pass rushing machine. You know, you can mark that down. That's what I'm gonna turn into. Right now, I'm pretty good at stopping the run, double teams, all that stuff. But you know, when we get in 2013, you know, I'm gonna be a pass rushing machine.
And I guess you have a good teacher in Will Sutton that lines up next to you every down, right?
Yes, sir. You know, we're praying for one more year with Big Sutton. So, man, I hope we get one more year with him. You know, he's a great dude.
Now, I know back at then when Terrell Suggs, you know, when he won his Lombardi, he really credited the linemen around him. Does Will Sutton do that too? Does he credit the linemen around him?
No doubt. He's told me a few times, you know, I take a lot of those double, triple teams, and it just leaves it with one-on-one, and, you know, no one can go out with one-on-one in the conference. So, but it's been a lot of beat down on my back and my neck. But hey, he got Player of the Year, and that's all that matters. So, you know, good for him. But yeah, he gives us credit too.
And last question, for a young player like yourself, how important is it to go ahead and extend your season by one game? I mean, how much can it help you personally?
It's 15 extra practices, you know, and it's a whole new experience that I plan on going to a bowl game, a bigger bowl game in the future, but a bowl game every year while I'm here. So, you know, this is definitely big on my career and everybody else's career around me.
Okay, Jackson, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.